How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Graveyard, and I'm going to be doing another campaign trail. We're going to be doing the 1828 election. Election number 2 between John Quincy Adams and Andrew Jackson. Now, I'm going to try to win as John Quincy Adams. I wanted to see if I can do the impossible here. Richard Rush. I might just say screw it and have Henry Clay as my running mate. Before long, the election in the summer of 1827, a meeting is held between several northern and western delegates in the city of Harrisburg. The Harrisburg Convention is organized by Secretary Clay to discuss the importance of protectism and internal improvement. Will you endorse this meeting? I'm sitting better. Ooh. Okay. January 8th, the anniversary of the Battle of New Orleans, is a great day of the celebration of Jackson's supporters. You have organized celebrations in several states. And had Jackson ride down the Mississippi in a steamboat where he gave many speeches. Okay. I might be able to swing Louisiana. Maybe. Go after Andrew Jackson. What do you have to say about your running mate, Clay? Clay's years of public service on behalf of Kentucky led to a great increase in infrastructure projects throughout the state. His selection is a reflection of the administration's interest in fostering infrastructure development to tame the western frontier. It's okay. All right. How do you want to attack General Andrew Jackson in this election? America must not forget what happened to the young French Republic. So far, nothing's hurting me. A new tariff bill has been placed on your desk. It promises massive increases on duties of raw material goods, pleasing the West, also lowers protection on woolen goods. It passes through Congress unexpectedly. I'm going to sign it. All right, so they just stand pat then, I guess. I'm just trying to do the impossible here. Some newspaper editors have come forward to you asking if you want to coordinate with them to aid your reelection. I can't speak today. They also request your financial aid in order to pursue these endeavors. I'm sitting in the lead, and I'm hoping that I can hold on. I'm very early on. I can find a way to screw this up later. Throughout your presidency, many of your supporters have often grumbled at your conduct when it comes to the office or comes to office appointments. More often than not, your appointments look like feeble attempts to silence detractors than reward for loyalty. Nothing has changed. Period. Congress, throughout your presidency, has repeatedly blocked much of your legislation. Will you reiterate your strong support of internal improvements, even if it remains? Undoubtedly, I will. The government has a responsibility to improve the conditions of the governed, as it just as it has a responsibility not to harm the livelihood of its constituents. Improvements of our union's in, infrastructure are one of many ways the government can fulfill the responsibilities in the administration's pursuit. I'm still not doing it. Attack the root. After some lengthy research about his personal life, many newspapers have discovered the nature of his marriage to his wife. It is unfortunate that the newspapers would and I'm gonna change this one. I'm gonna be respectful about it. I don't really want to use that as a major thing in the campaign. So we'll go ahead and move on from that. I mean, right before Andrew Jackson took office, his wife died. So don't need to beat the dead horse more. A couple years ago, you had a conflict with the governor of Georgia over his handling of the Muskogee Indians in his state. What is your opinion of the situation? Governor Troop was acting completely out of bounds of his office and is fully responsible for the crisis. I'm staying steady. Many, including your wife, have noted you denying invitations to many social functions and public events instead of opting to continue carrying out your duties of your office at the White House. I was elected to this office in order to use it to benefit the country to the best of my abilities. I will not let social functions and parties obstruct my presidential duties. Does that hurt me? No. Nothing's hurting me. I'm doing pretty good. Tariffs have become a more important issue recently. Tariffs are essential. Tariffs are essential. Many frontiersmen have grown upset with the presence of Indians in what they consider fertile lands ready for the American settlement. Some have proposed forcing the natives off their land and sending them west of the Mississippi to open up their land for settlement. What do you think of the proposal? The most and righteous course. I'm going to let them keep their land. I feel like that might be the best course of action. Your selection of Clay as your running mate is already met with skepticism by many voters, and as the campaign heats up, attacks about the corrupt bargain and the American sisters have only bolstered. There is no such thing as a corrupt bargain between us. In 1823, in retaliation of not allowing free trade with their colonies, you pushed for duties on British shipping. In retaliation, the British have banned trade with the West Indies. All of this have given ammunition to your detractors who have criticized your diplomacy. I will reopen negotiations with the British. Oh, that actually helped me in a few states. But I'm still sitting at the same electoral. The Democratic press in Philadelphia has released a bombshell article titled Some Account of Some of the Dead Deeds of General Jackson. The article lists many tyrannical acts Jackson did as general, including his misdeeds against the Indians and his ordered execution of American soldiers. I'm going to emphasize these reports. I'm going to sit pretty here. I only have one option now in that question. In a report delivered to Congress detailing the White House expenditures, there was an expenditure list describing how much money was spent on a billiard table. Already, the Jacksonians have attacked your administration for wasting public money on gambling and other male behavior. Unfortunate for the Jacksonians, that report seems to be incorrect. A new troubling discovery has been made by the newspapers aligned with your campaign. After accessing Jackson's private correspondent, they have noticed many times that he has often spelt words wrong, and overall acted rather unpresidential. Good, let them be horrified by these letters. As both sides of the campaign have started to dig up more and more dirt on each other, which this election, in reality, back in the day, it got bad. The election has turned downright nasty. Yes, it does. Some of your supporters have even accused Jackson of eating flesh of Indians. I find nothing wrong with these series of events. That hurt me? No, it does not. 7 years ago, you denounced the Catholic Church on your 4th of July on the 4th of July, and Jacksonians have taken the opportunity to call you a bigot and an un-Catholic and an anti-Catholic. Sorry, it doesn't help them. It doesn't help matters when many newspapers supporting you have openly denounced Irishmen. Yikes. Just Louisiana alone, I won't lose the election. I lose 10 votes. I might win this election still. Your son, John Adams II, was attacked by a young Jacksonian in retaliation to the insult or for an insult during a party. Sorry. After urging your cabinet, the Congress looked into the incident and proclaimed nothing could be done. Clay and others have urged you to push the issue. Under this Congress, I will focus on Louisiana to end this race. My elegancy. Let's see if I can win the election over Jackson. I am feeling confident. Jackson might win the popular vote, but god damn it, I will win the election. Stick it to Adams. Oh no, sorry. Stick it to Jackson one more time. That's all the states he's going to win. I'm going to take everything else. Look at that. Oh, Jackson took an extra state. Oh, no. Things might have changed. Oh, thank fuck. I got a little scared right there. Okay, I did get it. Okay. Who? Overall votes. In the real election, Jackson won 178 to 83. In this one, I won 136 to 125. Further reading. Oh, is there any other readings for it? In spite of the mudslinging lies and the machination, I can't say that fucking word, of the Jacksonians, you have managed to win the 1828 election. Look at that, Dad. I was able to do something you couldn't, win a second election. Anyway, sorry. The American ideals of stability, prosperity, and competent government have survived for 4 more years. Congress remains in balance. However, with your new invigorated National Republican Party, you can try to make progress in that ambitious domestic agenda of yours. Foster trade with Europe and the Americas. There are rumblings in South Carolina over the tariff of 1828. However, which you have to deal with. The Jacksonian movement has hardly died, and to the contrary, many Jacksonian voters seem to be even more riled up due to your victory. Seems ready to annihilate your successor in 1832. But that's 4 years from now. For now, relish your victory against all odds. After the disappointments of the last 4 years, a victory certainly feels sweet. We did it, everybody. We did it. Alright, I'm going to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoy. If you did, please hit that like and the subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. And I'll catch you guys on the next campaign trail. Peace out.